Is it a good time to sell your house, or should you wait until next year? I want to share a specific strategy with you that will allow you to get the highest price when you sell, but also lock in a lower mortgage payment when you buy. This strategy gives you the best of both worlds. I will admit that this video is a little long, but I want it to be as informative as possible. So by the way, I am a licensed realtor in Texas. Even if you choose not to work with me and you decide to work with another agent, here's my honest advice for 2023. All right, let's get started. This might surprise a lot of people, but based on recent sales data, here's the truth about selling your home in 2023. I've narrowed it down to the things you need to know before you list your home for sale. And I'll be honest, the first is bad news, but the second two are good news. And so I'm gonna start with the bad news. Just make sure you keep watching all the way to the end of this video, because points number 2 and number 3 are good news, and you're going to want to hear them. So number 1, the bad news is that interest rates are still really high, right? So there are 3 dates that you want to keep in mind if you were thinking of selling your home this year. So one set of dates just passed, September 19th through 20th, October 31st to November 1st, December 12th through the 13th. These are the official dates that the Federal Reserve is meeting to discuss either raising or lowering the interest rates. I don't have a crystal ball, but it is safe to say that rates will remain high for at least the next 6 months. So this is actually an opportunity, and here's why. Normally people think about low interest rates as being great for buyers, not sellers, because it makes that monthly mortgage payment cheaper. But this also affects sellers, because when buyers have access to that cheaper money, they are willing to pay a higher price for the home. This, in a nutshell, is what happened in 2021. Obviously, this is a great thing for sellers too. And the problem with the higher rates right now is that when rates were so low during 2021, many people refinanced at record low mortgage rates. In fact, almost 85% of homeowners have a mortgage rate that's far below the current rate. So they're not super excited about moving if they have to give up a 3% mortgage for a 7% mortgage, right? So this is more than anything what's keeping inventory really low. For buyers wanting to buy in Dallas-Fort Worth right now, there's just not many homes to look at. But this is true everywhere, not just here in DFW. The National Association of Realtors reported that there were just 1.08 million homes for sale last month, compared with 1.92 million during the same month in 2019. In other words, there used to be almost twice as many homes for sale as there are right now. So if it feels like there aren't that many homes on the market, it's because there aren't. And it's also because of interest rates, right? So if you want to sell, you'll still get a great price for your home right now. Home prices are still high here in Dallas-Fort Worth. And they're gonna stay that way for the next 5 to 10 years. I will explain why to you in just a minute. But this leads me to point number 2, and it's actually really good news. The second thing you need to know, which is good news, is that home prices are expected to remain stable and probably even increase over the next several years. There is no crash coming. This is good news because it means you don't need to stress out about waiting and trying to time the market perfectly. One of the biggest mistakes I see buyers making here is that they want to wait until home prices come down, or wait until interest rates come down. Waiting is not a good strategy. As the old saying goes, do not wait to buy real estate and wait. This is especially true in 2023 because of one simple word: demographics. The largest generation in American history, millennials, are reaching peak home buying age this year. This ensures there will be strong, consistent demand for homes for at least the next 5 to 10 years. And in other words, prices are not coming down. Even when mortgage rates come down, as they're expected to in 2024, home prices will not come down in any major way. If anything, home prices will probably increase in 2024. This is why you shouldn't wait, because you'll probably pay a higher price. When interest rates become cheaper, people will have more purchasing power, and this will bid up the price of the home. I fully expect to see crazy multiple offer situations again in 2024 when mortgage rates come down. Unfortunately, it will probably feel like 2021 all over again, which brings me to my third point. The third thing you need to know is a specific prediction for 2024. Interest rates will come down, but competition will go up for homes. This means that it could be harder to buy a house next year than it is this year, even though the rates could be lower. So this is because there will be more competition next year. We're already seeing this priced into the adjustable rate mortgage market. Usually you get a better deal in the short term in adjustable rate mortgages, but that's just not really true right now. And that's because even the mortgage investors know that rates are likely to be lower next year. This is why that specific strategy I'm recommending is to buy or sell your home this year. Lock in today's home price and then simply wait until next year, 2024, to refinance at that time when the mortgage rates come down. This gives you the best of both worlds. You can lock in today's home prices before they continue to increase next year, and when interest rates drop, you can refinance into a lower rate. Let me know if you have any questions. My cell phone number is 972-896-3883. Thank you.